at solving quadratic equations, and they sort of take the form of ax squared plus bx plus c, which equals 0. And the way we're going to solve these equations are generally by factoring them. So one thing that we always have to do is multiply the a and the c to give us the product ac. And we find another term that adds to give the b. So these two are critical, right? The ac and the b. We've got to see what multiplies to give ac and what adds to give b. So let's have a look at an example because that will make a lot more sense. So let's say we have 2x squared plus 7x plus 3. So the AC of this term will be 2 into 3, which is 6, right? That is our AC. And the B is the 7, right? So the 7 is our B. Now, we want to find out what multiplies to give 6 and what adds to give 7. So one thing we can do is list out the factors. So we know 1 goes into 6, so does 2, so does 3, so does 6. And out of these, we have to pick the numbers that will add to give 7. Well, that's sort of easy in this example because that's 1 and that's 6. So 1 and 6 are going to be the terms that we will use. So we rewrite this in the following way. 2x squared plus x plus 6x plus 3, right? And actually, no, the better way to do this would be to actually go 2x squared plus 6x plus x plus 3. So always write the bigger number first, would be my tip. So we can sort of separate these terms in the following way. And now we can factorize them further. So how do we factor 2x squared plus 6x? Well, we know that 2x is common in this case. So that would be x plus 3, right? And the other term is as is. We haven't changed anything there. So that will be x plus 3, same as before. Now, we can sort of just factorize this further because we've got x plus 3 on both sides. So we've got x plus 3 into 2x plus 1. And that's really how we would solve that equation. So let's have a look at another example. Let's suppose we've got 6x squared plus 5x minus 6. Now, again, we find out the AC. So the AC is 6 times negative 6. So negative 36 is our AC. And then we have to find the B. So the B is 5, right? That's our B. So what multiplies to give negative 36? Once again, let's list the factors. We know 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 8 doesn't go, but 9 does. We also know that 12 goes, and 18 would go as well, and 36 itself would go. But again, we need 2 of these numbers to add to 5. So, in this case, we can see that, yes, 3 and 2 add to 5, but they don't multiply to give 36. The only other option here would be 4 and 9. 4 times 9 is 36, and negative 4 added to 9 will give you 5. So our answer would be negative 4 and 9. So the best way to do this would just be to forget about the negative when you list out the factors, and then take it back when we're trying to find the 2 to add to the b term. So now that we've found negative 4 and 9, what we can do is we can rewrite this equation. So 6x squared minus 4x plus 9x take 6. And what we can do is now separate these two terms. And this is what you can call the grouping. Right? So now we've grouped them. And we can start to find the common factors. So we know that 2x would be the common factor here. So 2x goes into x times 3x to give you 6 squared minus 2. And what would be the common factor on this side? Well, that would just be 3, which would go into 3x to give you 9x take 2. As this would be 3x take 2 goes into 2x and then plus 3. So that's really our answer into how we factorize. And so that gives you a little bit of an introduction on how to solve quadratic equations by factoring. And I'll see you in the next video.